Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today at Bayou Alchemy. I will do a read. I'm gonna go straight into it. Um, Normally I do general. I don't know. I'm gonna see what's going on out here in the world, on the planet. So much is going on. Um, yeah. Okay. So we got. Okay, so we have grounding. That's the tree. Focus. Crystal energy. You may need to wear. You're gonna need to go outside and ground yourself. That's going to help you focus. Wearing crystals, clouds, shape shifting. Maybe pay attention to the clouds. They're going to be shape shifting. And you possibly could see things or get messages. And it's the fog. A lot of people saying they was dealing with a fog some days ago or last week. It's veiled. Like the fog and the clouds are covering things up. Okay. And it's dance, celebrate. So we just had a lot of New Year's celebration going on in the middle of winter, which don't add up. Anyway, it's still we're being recognized. Harmony, music. So you can find harmony or harmonize your body listening to certain types of music or high frequency music, fire, passion. You can have a passion for music and dance. Stone people. Vigilance. So, stone people, vigilance. Maybe you need to be mindful of people too, in general, or pay attention to what people are doing around you. Tsunami is a wake up call. So, some type of be watchful for disaster. And it could be man-made disaster or natural disaster. But maybe people are very passionate at this time of the planet, and you need to be watchful of what they're doing. Then it's the Green Man, synergy. Or you might be synchronizing your energy with the movement, river. flow. Breathe. Forest. Maybe you need to go out into the forest or woods or somewhere where trees are. It started off with grounding. Ground yourself. Take a breath of air. And dance and harmonize in nature. It'll give you a break from, it'll help you to focus. You can recognize shape-shifting energies that's been covering itself up. So something is opening up. Dragonflies, emergence, like rising up out of something. Sanctuary, cave, so emerge out of house. It has something to do with emerge. Your sanctuary represents your home, somewhere where you feel secure, or safe, somewhere where you stay with. Or you could need to come out your house and go into nature. New moon is a promise. Some type of promise somebody made to you or you made to someone. Use your instincts and find solitude. Okay. Or you could be finding solitude with a certain person. Or solitude in your home. So it's talking about something like maybe you need to be in solitude at home, use your instincts, and also you do need to connect and go into nature. It's talking about like do celebrate, have fun, sync with nature. I think that's the movement, what you should be doing right now. So it's like a lot of passion out there. People could be passionate in their beliefs, their missions, their goals, and they're actually acting on it. So just be watchful of everything that's going around you and pay attention of what's going on in the world. Okay, but y'all have to go with it. We're at a crossroads. So you can feel like you're in the crossroad, or that's the energy right now. It's transitioning, change of direction, life cycle, a death and rebirth, communication with spirits between worlds, open doors. You could be doing a ritual to open doors and clear your path. And then it's woman's health. being aware. It's like focus on your health and healing of oneself and others. And then I don't know, something could be haunted, haunted house, ghost, mysterious. You could be working with your ancestors, working with the dead, working with your ancestors, spirit guides, so you may see shadow people. And then it's travel. Like it's gonna be time to travel soon, and that could represent air travel. I don't know if we're really in vacation mode right now, but it's like you're traveling somewhere, beach, island, ocean. You're gonna take a flight, airplane. So, or either if it's not a plane, you're traveling, but where to next? So you might be deciding on taking a trip or deciding on taking some type of travel. And then it's the justice. You could be traveling away from the U.S. or thinking about traveling away from the U.S., away from the government, the politics, something simply representing a justice. Okay. Come out of books. All right. Okay. Happiness comes from within. I enjoy my inner happiness. So you're gonna be happy about moving or traveling. I'm looking back right here. It's like the woman. So it could be a woman spirit hunting you, or you might feel a spirit presence around you. I'm picking up it's a woman's energy. Or somebody could have passed away close to you. That was a female, a woman, and yeah, they could be in your energy, in your home, visiting you. Okay, let's see what else. Heart, safeguarding your heart, strength, stronger or heart, protect your heart healing and brave. So it's a time to be brave. Or you might need to do some heart healing, heart chakra work. And then it's dream catcher, peace, calm and tranquility, sleep, moonlight. Probably need to get you some good sleep. If you feel you need to protect your dreams, place a dream catcher in your room. Or you could be safeguarding something you're working on, like something like your dream goal or something. You could be safeguarding it as well. Our choices make our destiny. So what we do today and the steps we're taking right now is creating our future, like a layout for our future of us moving forward. I forgive myself, I forgive you, I send out full forgiveness and unconditional love. So this time you need to forgive a person or a situation that's bothering you, and forgive it and just release it and move forward. Because doing is changing and shifting your direction moving forward. And as children, spend time with your children, plan some activity away from home to do with them, show extra love and attention to them. So right now, pay attention to your children. Talk to them, comfort them. if they're old enough, let them be aware of certain things they need to be aware of. It's more like fun time, just enjoying your child's company. Missouri, you could be, it's right under the travel card, so you could be traveling to Missouri. Somebody gang banging, somebody out there, motherfucking mind, shootout, insane mental illness or robbery. So I think this is the energy, and it's justice. That's under the justice card. So maybe in the justice department, it's a lot of criminals. Or they could be trying to lock away criminals, or they could be criminals they sell themselves. It's talking about shootouts, mental illness, robberies. I mean, that's what they've been doing to us already. How I look at it, that's what they had to cover up the veil. That file card is underneath, or the government could have brought the fog in. It's all lining up. And then two, the child was underneath the shadow people card. So listen to your child to make sure they're not telling you they see something or hearing something strange or something kind of spooking them or making their nerves bad. Pay attention to that too. And then this one was underneath the woman's card, but I forgive myself. Like, forgive yourself. That's the healing. That might be the healing that needs to take place. And then they lining up like perfectly. The crossroads. You remember the choices make our destiny. So our choices decide what direction we going on. So if you decide to stay there and victimize yourself about it instead of heal, then you making that choice. You at that crossroad making that choice to stay stuck, basically. And that's going to hinder things manifesting in your life in positive manners, or to stay there, or if you choose to heal from it, and that's going to send you a different direction to where things, you're more clearer. You haven't forgotten, your lesson, but you able to move forward because you feel the situation and you let it go. So we have happiness comes within. I enjoy my inner happiness, and under that is USA locating. So you can be happy to relocate. I think many people want to relocate right about now. And then there's, then there's one surveillance. I always feel like somebody watching me. The watchers, somebody could be surveilling you, or a group of people could be surveilling, watching you. Or it could be a group of stalkers you have stalking you. And that fell underneath the heart, safeguarding your heart. So that might be why you're trying to protect yourself and be brave, because you have stalkers. Or be brave, but you're aware of them. Or if you're not, now. Alright, and then we have ritual spells. Mind, mental, crown chakra, thinking, candle work, doing spiritual work on yourself, ceremony. So, it was in the upright, but somebody could be possibly doing rituals on you to block your dreams. Maybe block your visions, your insight, or your mental. Something like that. And it could be a group of people doing so. What else? Money. So they might could be trying to block you from this money you about to come into. Or they watching you, um, trying to count your pockets or something like that. Or maybe it's time for you to take the money and go shopping. Or use the money to go get what you need to get right now. Right about now, if y'all not preparing yourself, stocking up, using what you got to prepare yourself right now, it's kind of I'm gonna just say a lot going on out there. So it's better to be prepared versus not properly having everything you need, because it's going down already. It already started. It's already the point of no return. So yeah, I highly recommend you have plenty of food, water, a to-go bag, something to communicate with, because the next one is communication. It's spaceship, galactic communication, UFO, astronaut, alien family, space wars, because it's some type of war we already in. That's just what it is. Then we've been having a lot of what you call it, UAP in the news lately, and people been witnessing it. And that's under travel. So that's with travel. I don't know what to do with that one. Okay. And then honey, bees, honey, prosperity, wisdom, fertility, talents, teamwork. So you could be communication on the board twice. So you could be communicating with somebody or having teamwork with them. Represents mystery in nature. It was telling you to go outside and study the clouds, the trees, the crystals. They had every element on the board. Fire. Its message is coming from everywhere at this point. This represents pleasure, sweetness, truth, knowledge, used as medicine and healing. So that's healing again. So you may have to do some more healing. And that's over the justice and gangbanging. Some type of knowledge. Okay, give me about 3 more. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Freedom, detachment. So it's like you want to escape from somewhere. Be free or something, escape, broken, car cutting, accident, jaw work, moon magic, shadow the illusions of. Maybe you need to do some work on yourself to shatter any illusions somebody trying to place upon you. Also do any cord cutting, break the curse, reverse, return to sender. So yeah, do some work, something along the lines of that. So you de-enchanting yourself. You'll be more free and happy and able to move better when you do so. All right, celebration on top of celebration. The dance on top. So it's like double celebration. Bonfire magic, festival, event, night rituals. So maybe some of this stuff going on outside is rituals. What's going on? Well, we know New Year's was a big ritual, and it looked like it's still going on after the fact with all of the explosions and stuff that's going on. And that's over like the stalking energy, but surveillance. People could be watched right now. A lot of people and groups of people. And this look like in society, period, because it's like they outside enjoying a festivity. Some say maybe some type of protection may be needed during this time. Okay, clear, cancel, delete, remove, let go. Remove any blocks. And we have forgive your situation, change your circumstance. A lot of forgiveness came out. I'm not sure if you don't know what to forgive about something, or you don't know quite know what to do. Just kind of review life, dude. So I would start at some type of trauma. Most likely that's where it stems from. Something that would be the main thing. Or some type of something going on with yourself personally, then you know more how to pinpoint that. So it's healing yourself. Something could be happening in Missouri, Alaska. Alaska's out. Or you could be traveling to Alaska. Okay, ground, dance, barefoot, aligned to earth. So just like enjoy yourself and dance, because when you dance, it's very grounding. It's like double their energy out too. So it's very grounding. And then they saying align to earth, yeah, align to earth, nature. It's gonna bring some type of security, a deserved financial security. Your finances, money is on the board, so your finances could be getting better. Anything else? Yeah. So we have the drones, the droids, a robot resembling a human, possessing some degree of AI. And that could be transhumanism, android, soulless. I made this correct. Maybe about two years or so ago. And it's talking about fake people. So I don't know. Maybe it's soulless beings doing these attacks. They're all over the place, or they could be clones who are doing them. And watch out for fake people around you. And then the transhumanism is when you have, it happens when something enters your body some type of way that is patent. You know how they say when you get the shots, that's patent. And only God knows what's really in the shots. You don't, but you volunteer yourself for it just because it's of fear. I'm gonna say number one, fear tactic, and going with the flow of, oh, my best friend got it, or this, it is, and she's saying nothing wrong, not knowing y'all getting patent, because whatever enters your body under that patent, then that company owns you and controls you at that point. So it's like you no longer human. You human, but you have foreign agents in you, if that makes sense. So, Android. Oh yeah, they talking about a lot of androids too. So y'all could possibly be seeing a lot of androids. Let you look at the card. Robots. They're already trying to bring in robots to the jobs, controlling stuff, replacing them with humans. So can you. The last part is so can you. So you can do it. So you can just be like motivation with yourself. It's like the sky's the limit. But something could be taking place at night. I'm getting a lot of night energy, like 3 cards with this night energy. And it's dealing with fire, celebration, something ending with a bang, something like that. So it's like bottom of the card is A. A means one in unity, represents leadership, executive, and an initiative ability. Like you don't take a, oh, okay, so you can do it. Okay, I see where it's going. So it's like the initiative. You taking the initiative to do something, do it. They like you could do it. And Paris, France. So we going to Paris, France. Something could be happening in Paris, France next. I mean, let the dominoes fall. Everybody could get it. And it's also some like so you can do it too. It's like the beginning of all things. Like you about to begin something new. And also like be mindful of respiratory problems. It's random on here, so I'm randomly speaking about it. They also represent like pyramid energy, all seeing, all knowing, the highest wisdom. So it's something you're gonna be doing. You're gonna use your wisdom for, and you're gonna achieve it. It's like a go on it. All right, so I think that's gonna be it for this reading. If nothing else comes out. Oh, I want to do one more. This is a past life card. I'm gonna try it. Just see what'll come out with this. So y'all have to go with this reading. Continuation of it, but y'all have to go with it. let's put close encounter, extraterrestrial. This was what fell on the floor. So, I mean, it is that energy on the board too. Um, I mean, the Watchers too. The Watchers could be extraterrestrials watching like what's going on in the planet too. Maybe because of the shift and is I'm not gonna say the T word, but they doing stuff everywhere. What to say? Early Earth dweller. It's a watcher. Yeah, y'all can see the card yourself. It also represents watcher or guardian, so that's clearly they letting you know there are surveillance in us, off-worlder, and they are from a different part of the world. Let's just see, leadership. Fire, Northern Europe. Some with domestic, sibling. All right, and this one is peasant, hunter, woodsman, farmer. So they could be watching, somebody could have come into a close encounter who is, I guess we would consider, if you're not rich or elite, they consider you as like peasant or working class. So on the bottom it says American Civil War era. Some people could be tortured. Underground civilization. Something dealing with a cult. I don't know. Y'all make sense of it. I'm just putting it out because I really don't know where to place it right now. And then it's a high priestess, gypsy, astrologer, a prophet. So somebody could be a high priestess, gypsy, astrologer, prophet. So you do this type of work, a psychic. And Age of Enlightenment. That's the time frame. Be careful about poison. Okay, you might not make sure you're cautious not to ingest poison or eat stuff that's toxic to you, that's poisonous to your body. Use your truth and discernment. And it's war again. Like this is all like a lot of readings. How I get the downloads, it's like a lot of war energy. Like but I've been talking about it. Like we are at war. It's just not like we typically know, like this country versus that country. Blase, blase. It's a different kind. But we are at it. So that's probably why this type of war, the extraterrestrials are involved. And I did a reading. It's on YouTube. It was about the war. And it highlighted what groups was involved, and I don't know, it was crazy. But that's what's happening right now. Asteroid, bomb, tornadoes, a planet crash. So it's some type of natural disaster. A bomb they setting off. And it says adult male. And then be careful of animal attacks. And then it's the jungle energy. The tree energy did come out earlier Watch out for accidents. And try and be more positive and natural based, nature based, natural based. This was coming out. And what else with this? Okay, that one blank. Maybe you need to go on a clean slate. Whatever you was working on, just after you do that healing and forgiveness, it's like you're going to be on this clean slate to do something or receive something. And then it's governor, government, court, advisor. So, okay, the extraterrestrials came out. The government came out twice because the justice, that's the government too, came out. So it's heavy in the government energy right now. I don't know if the courts know what to do about certain situations. Maybe they trying to they advising each other. On what steps to do or what the next step is. And forgiveness on there a third time, fourth time, probably 4 times it came out. I don't know if people gonna be suiciding themselves. If they, I don't know. It's talking about like a lot of people have mental illness. Or somebody could be idolizing something or a guru. Let's find out how I get out of that one. Okay, this one is volcano energy. Let me show you the last one. All right, then we had a volcano energy. Basically, this was general. I was asking what was going on at this point and like what's going on in the world at this point. So that's probably why the government energies came out so strongly, because they said they was behind the fog, they behind the chemtrails. We already know about that. The clouds, but also it's like double meaning in that message. Like really do watch the clouds. You could find messages in there. So this could be a volcano erupting or some type of explosion. We already be getting that, and then but this could escalate even more to city fires, forest fires. We had the forest burning down a year or two ago. So it's that energy out. Yeah, so it's a lot of fire energy. Fire on top of the fire. That one on top of the other fire card. Okay, so they saying war gonna lead to death. So it's gonna be a lot of people lose their life. You say loss of a loved one, or you could be experiencing a loss of a loved one due to these tragic events, dealing with these explosions and fires that's happening around. My condolences to you all. Or you could be feeling like abandonment and unexplained disappearance. What the fuck? Unexplained disappearance. I don't know. That could be either the government or extraterrestrial, or you could just be going into like, hopefully nobody getting kidnapped or nothing like that, or you could just be feeling like standoffish, like you just want to be by yourself and you're not being around nobody or putting your energy out towards, communicating or contacting anyone. So you could be purposely doing this, or you could just feel that way due to abandonment issues. Oh my goodness, they got kind of detailed. work with what I got. Let me see. So this one fell over the high priestess, functioning addiction. So you could have the addiction, so you could be enabling someone or yourself. Somebody could be hitting rock bottom, and it could be a caretaker, or a mother figure or something. So it's like you need to practice self-love. And they say the location in the stars, psychic wounding, celestial, true love. That fell over that one. Let me see. Over the asteroid, the Achiever came out. Achievers, celebrity, competitioner, failure, accomplishment. So I feel something is going to be achieved, or you can be a celebrity, or in that energy. Something you still going to accomplish, though. Using the upright. And what else? Oh, shit. This is really not pretty. It's like destruction. This is the energy we're in right now. There's a lot of destruction going on. A disaster. Somebody could be in a food energy. Helpless maiden. Somebody could be seeing the big picture. Again, it's war on top. Keep coming up. You could have physical or sexual abuse you need to heal from. I don't know, you could be dealing with a star-crossed lover. That could be a disastrous relationship. And that fell over. Okay, this is how these three cards fell. And they really was popping up off over each other. So it's the government. Again, destruction and achieve. It's almost like it's gonna be, it's their downfall. Like the achievement is the destruction of the government, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's going down. It's shifts that we're gonna be moving forward in a different way. Okay, and then this one is, okay, intellectual, philosopher, scientist, inventor, a mathematician, somebody very smart, highly intellectual, could be involved. It's like a mystical affair. Loss of status or reputation. Somebody could be losing their status or reputation. Excuse me. Oh, and this here asteroid, I missed this one on there. That's air disaster. So it's going to be a lot of destruction, air disaster. Air disasters were like crafts, planes. No, it do say it. I must have didn't read this one. Okay, asteroid, bomb, tornado, or a plane crash. So that's representing anything like that. And that's that energy of accident. A plane crash could go into the jungle. I don't know. I think some of this stuff haven't happened yet. I think they're talking about some things like it's they're talking about it like currently, like they're in the midst of trying to plan to figure out what to do. They already knowing this shit already going to hell, so to say. It unfortunately is going to be more destruction and devastation um, in the air and on land. So it's like I don't know. People could be coping with addictions, or they may be feeling the U.S. on hit rock bottom, which it has. Um, I do feel they have the peasant card. Intellectuals came out under there. It may be maybe more. I don't like to use peasant. Farmers, hunters, woodsmen. I'm gonna just say working folks, working people. Uh, it's like they they clever. You get the inventors out of these. You get the scientists, the intellectual. See, they connecting with nature. They know how to work the land. I have some type of trade which they can invent on. Hmm. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. So we have carpenter, architect, builder, other. We still flew over there by it. So you could have any type of skill or trade. Let me see. So it's like your trade is your self-expression. Then they also have natural disasters on here. So it's kind of like we're going to have to be prepared for the natural disasters or the man-made disasters, which is the destruction they bring. And it's like you're going to be the average people. I'm going to use that as a working man's card. The average individuals are going to use their intellect and their skills to rebuild. Okay, and then we have, okay, I'm going to keep these last three. Cowboy, settler, Wild West, indigenous person, other. So right now we living in the West. We are in the Western hemisphere, so I guess they saying we live in life like the Wild Wild West right now. And I mean, look at your news; it fits. And then it's the indigenous people, and then the settlers. The settlers would be like the colonizers, I think. And then you have others. Yeah, so that's why so much opposition and about a lost civilization. So it's dealing with opposition about a lost civilization. And that World War energy is out again, like, and also saying become more with nature. And then we have a wise person, well informed, enlightened, a wounded healer. It's a wisdom keeper. So it was like the high priestess with the psychic energy came on the board. Now, like a wise person, a wisdom keeper, somebody well informed on the board as well. Um, Maybe those the people that's gonna be delivering the information or helping the people. You have your intellects, your inventors, you have your people with the trades like architects, carpenters, builders, and then you have your spiritual people like the prophets, the gypsies, the well informed, the enlightened person. I think that these are the groups of people that's going to be working together. Some type of form of fashion. And it's like they're going to be the ones to help get, move us or move society out of oppression. And it's the last one. It's a money handler, local artisan, international merchant, manufacturer, industry. So it's the industry card. And this is leaning toward more like greed, murder, poverty, abandonment. It's almost like industry, money handling. Yeah, I think this is presently what's going on, like the industrial world, and I think that's too. They're trying to keep their stuff afloat, but it's all coming down. And who runs the industrial world is a lot of greedy people who want to keep others in poverty, taking all mass manufacturing products, still taking away to where they own and keep the money. Like industries is on a large scale. Mom and pop stores and small business, that's on another scale. So it's kind of like they greed wants, they want to take everything over, or you can't be a local artisan handling your business. That's a different thing, but it's somebody want to handle all the money and control all the money, and it's somebody greedy who is a murderer. Wow. The bottom of the deck again is greed. Like maybe it's time up for these people who greed, they ignorance, who caused all this corruption, and they indulge in all the money. So yeah. And at the top of the deck is, let's see, genetic illness. So you can have a genetic illness, some type of infection, hypochondria, some type of contagious illness, health issues, or maybe they may be trying to put this out, something contagious out in the environment. Oh, okay, it's coming after the greedy people twice. Greed was on the other card, and now it's like they they now like trying to like, I feel, make mass numbers of people sick with contagious illness or some type of infection. So it's like health issues too is on the board. Okay, this is a lot of information. Um, it was a pretty wild, scary message. But this is what's going on right now. And some things you can see, some things we haven't witnessed yet, as far as what came up in this reading. And some people just waking up, learning about it right now as we speak, because the distraction going on, and it's only starting. So right now, I don't know what they're gonna do in New Orleans. I had to get my baby from down there before they lock that city down and put it under curfew. Okay, so yeah, that was the degree card, professional, model, collector, hobbyist. So you might be working on some type of hobby, profession. You could be an artist of some sorts, whether it's musical arts, film, painter, jar, or create stuff out of metals, glass, anything like that. Clay. You work your hands and you create. That's your artistry. They had another card with local artists. So maybe you need to use your skills. But use your skills for yourself versus using your skills for somebody else to make money off of you. I don't know. Put it where it fit. I don't know what I'm gonna call this reading. It's I went a lot of places, I can tell you that. Yeah, don't forget travel on the board. So a lot of people can be relocating. Still, it's kind of like your money's gonna be good. Talked about too, forgiving yourself. Spend time with your family. Come up with a plan, a strategy. So if you do have to move and travel abruptly, you prepare. At least have an overnight bag or something for you and your children, whoever you're responsible for. And I'm gonna do an update on this in a few days, but I'm gonna leave it at this for right now. So I thank you for joining me today. I'll see you when I see you.